let's have a look at silver. And we're also in round 2, but there are only 4 teams in the silver playoff, and we'll start off with round 1, of course. So D-Man's Macroeconomics, the High Elf team, took on Disturbingly Present, which I believe is Elmiko again, and his Elmiko again, and his Nurgle team, Disturbingly Present, and the Quoxodal Croakers, which is really horrible to say, led by Turin, the Lizardmen, took on the Sunshine Boys, which are Hakurin's Nurgle. So we don't have a Nurgle playoff in the final, we have a Nurgle against Lizards, because Elmiko won that round and Turin won the first round. Let's have a look at the actual games. So, 2 touchdowns to 1. So the Nurgle actually won the touchdown game, which, you know, is always surprising against High Elves, but they did. So probably well done to Elmiko. I was busy when they were playing. I did actually want to catch this game, but I was busy when they were playing, unfortunately. So we have 2 touchdowns to 1 and 1 death on the High Elf team as well. Who died? Oh, I don't have notes for this game. Damn. Okay, well I'll need to find that then, won't I? Who died? There they are. That was pretty quick. No, that's not them. Oh dear, where are they? Why don't I have notes for this game? That's weird. Because this happened relatively early, and probably because of what I just said, isn't it? Because I was busy when it was happening, and I just forgot to take notes. That would make sense. That's too far back. Where is this game? No, 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 no. No. Silver, silver, silver. Bronze, bronze, bronze. Bronze. Silver, but the other game, okay. Ah, did it not go through? That's maybe why I don't have notes. Okay, apparently I don't have notes because I can't find the game. I can't find the game in the results even now, so I guess something went wrong with the... Yeah, that's not them. That's back in the previous round. Yeah, there's no results as far as I can see. So I don't know who died, but a High Elf died, which, you know, is always good. Even if it is D-Man's High Elf. D-Man himself even says that elves often have to die, so, you know. There are also 3 armor breaks, and 19 armor breaks for Nurgle, so there was lots of fouling apparently, as both of them have an expulsion, but the High Elves won the Bash game, and the Agility team won the Bash game, and the Bash team won the... No, they didn't. It's 19 armor breaks against this team, yeah? Yeah, it's 19 against this team, so that worked out as usual. It looks like it was just a beating for the High Elves, basically. Okay, SPP then. So, we got... What's that? That's 10 on the High Elf team, and that's 10, 16 on the Nurgle team. So that's where the SPP goes. It's going to be a bit confusing now, because I don't know who has picked up levels, but we'll have a look at D-Man's High Elves first, who have finished their silver season, and I guess they're going to continue. So there was a perm on a Blitzer, or at least an MNG. Let's have a look. No, missed next game on a Blitzer, so Embargo is going to miss his first game back after the break, and both Blitzers are still alive. I think there are only 2 catches, so both catches are still alive, and the thrower is still alive, so I guess a lineman died. So that's not so bad. And yeah, this is how the team looks at the end. So this thrower that needs to die is still alive. Somebody please kill it. And we've also got the strength up lineman as well, which is less disgusting. But there is a Blitzer who does have minus armor value, so he's not too long for this world. That's how the High Elf team finishes their season. And Enrico, of course, goes on to the final with his Nurgle team. And there was an injury here, because I don't have notes, so I'm going to have to physically check it. Miss next game on a Nurgle Pestigore. He's going to miss that piece. He's still got a lot of claw, to be fair, and he's still got a lot of mighty blow, but he's going to miss the tackle if nothing else in this last round. And there's a Rotter and of course a Pestigore who have permanent injuries as well. So yeah, he's probably going to miss the Pestigore a little bit in the last round here, but that's how this team looks going into the silver final. And I've already given Elmiko a shout out, and he is linked in the description in the YouTube video, so by all means go check him out and look out for him when he faces off against Lizards. Alright then, and the second match then, the Lizardmen against the other Nurgle team. So Lizards have already put one Nurgle team behind them, but they have to get through one more. So 2-1 with the touchdowns, no deaths, 8 of 13 on the armor breaks, and nothing else. A Skink got man of the match, and he leveled up from it by the looks of things. And a Nurgle warrior got man of the match, which is good, but he's also an injured Nurgle warrior, so we'll have a look at that as well. In terms of SPP, we've got 11 on Lizards. It's a pretty tame game in terms of SPP, and 8 on the Nurgle team, so that's what we're looking at there. Alright then, so Hakurin unfortunately sees the end of his season, and his Sunshine Boys get to sit on the bench for a bit. I do have notes for this game though, so let's have a look. There was actually nothing worth noting on the Nurgle team. I've got nothing, so no level ups and no injuries. We still got this Rotter who is really busted, and another Rotter who's missing some movement, as well as the Nurgle warrior who got man of the match with Niggle. Otherwise the team is looking relatively standard and relatively good, so I'm sure this team is going to continue. I'd be very shocked if this team retires. There's no reason for it at all. So we'll probably see more of this next season, and we'll have another look at it when we have a look at the season preview, when that's all up and running in a couple of weeks. I should point out as well, the next season is due to start in the middle of February, so you have until the middle of February to get that sign-up done. If you do want to have a look at the sign-up sheet that I linked earlier in chat, and that I will also link in the YouTube description if you're watching on YouTube later. So Turin, the other finalist for the silver playoff, and he hasn't taken his level ups yet, so I don't have too much to say about this team as a result of that. I suppose he was waiting to see who won between the High Elves and the Nurgle, because it can make a difference as to what he can take. Though Skink is probably still taking... No, Skinks, I mean, they're going to take relatively standard level ups, I guess. Assuming no doubles, we're probably looking at a sidestep and... maybe something like Sure Feet going for it. Could be something crazy like Diving Tackle, but you know, we'll be looking at some agility skills probably. So this 11-man Lizard team takes on the very scary looking Nurgle team in the final. And of course, best of luck to both coaches, these two facing off against each other in the final round. That will be happening this week, and we'll see how it finished next week. Alright, that's it for Silver. Alright, Editor AD here at the end, as per usual. Thank you very much for watching this run-through. They have been short this week as we're in playoffs, and that's the nature of the beast. They're not going to be very long. I'm actually not in any of the playoffs, and I haven't been playing in CCL because of server issues. I've given up on that battle basically, so the clips that I'm going to run through at the end are just going to showcase some of the other things I do on this channel. If you're not interested in that, I fully understand. You can end the video now. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now. Alright then. Assemble the bugger. What the fuck? Why was there a mouse in there? Did I just imagine the mouse, or did that actually happen? Or rat, or whatever it was. I'm going to assume that that really happened, and I didn't just have a stroke.